You're not
I need
gonna
to
have
grab
to.
something.
That now that we're doing all of this now, we don't have to worry about it.
Can I just say, I don't want to roleplay me getting all the spell components. Can I just do that?
I mean,
You could just take Nims. I don't think we're using the same spell components.
You probably
Yeah.
are.
Straight piece of iron. I have the tallow, brimstone, powdered iron.
Yeah, I don't have that. My spells don't say I need that, so.
Yeah, I imagine not.
Alright, so I shop for all of that. I throw it in my bag of holding.
bag of molding.
That's about 463 shekels.
Big money.
Big money, big money.
Wait, I just spent like 900. Never mind.
Oh my god.
And that was on 3 gems.
Hey, those might save your life.
Probably. Or create fucking chaos.
Now I can
Yeah.
revivify the chicken soup.
Yeah, you can revivify the chicken soup. Absolutely.
Alright, and that's taken out of my everything. And now I just gotta put that all in my inventory.
Quick question. So, I still have to go find. Well, Nim has to go find a magic shop.
Yeah,
So,
I do too, to buy the rest of it.
For what?
Nim needs a set of magic clothes.
Oh yeah, I gave you a price for those already, right?
Yeah, you did.
Gotta
Yeah.
go get them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the magic shop. Go get them.
I had other items I wanted to buy. I don't want to buy them anymore.
Same. I had a list, and I was like, "This takes too long."
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Oh, be. So, who goes where and what next?
Me and not Prin, Nim can go to the magic shop.
Magic store. And
Prin is abandoned, and we'll say that the magic shop is right down the road here.
What about Yala? Yala's still with him.
Is she?
I don't know. Is she?
Yeah.
I don't control her brain.
She was.
she was there for your moral support in the first place.
Yeah. She was standing there when you made that poor kid pass out.
Well, that was
She just
partially
slipped
my
out.
fault, too.
Slow. There was fucking Nim, Celeste, and Prin were kind of all taking active roles, and then there's Scala just in the background, just slipping next to Prin as he walks out. She's like, "Whoop, nah, I don't care." No.
You, dude.
The guy was elvish. What's so weird about seeing an eladrin?
Oh my god.
It
Dude,
wasn't
did that go
seeing the
better with
eladrin.
people?
It's that he was nervous as hell, and the eladrin is just like, "Hurry the fuck up! You're taking too much time. God damn it! I got better things to do. Look at this plan. Is it gonna cut itself?"
I'm right.
Getting
So-
food, or are we saying that we got food so we can go to the ship?
Well, there's still a fucking book that somebody wants to buy.
I do want that book. I want to roleplay me getting the book. Everything else I could skip.
Yeah, okay. You all buy it.
I love the convenience shop.
I'll go grab some food.
You mean literally in game?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you meet up and go get food?
So
Well, I don't know where
Mr.
they are.
Mr.
But we
DM,
could-
how
We
much
could go to the same place.
is a straight iron, brimstone, and powdered iron? Just to write that off.
A 5-inch iron bar for use in spellcasting is gonna be $13. The brimstone for a pouch of it, like a small little coin pouch filled with it, would be what's a number I haven't said yet? 16.
72.
16.
Ew.
And what's the other thing? Thing of iron.
Powdered iron.
Powdered iron, same size pouch. We're gonna call that 11 because it's
Yep,
just fucking
that makes
powdered
sense.
iron. How fucking expensive is that gonna be? It's literally scraps from producing iron or cutting iron,
All right.
working iron.
I'm just gonna pick that up at the magic shop that me and Nim go to.
You do. You go to the magic shop run by a pill, and you get all your materials.
Oh, we don't have to roleplay me getting the thing because you said I had to haggle.
Do you want to haggle?
You can. I don't
No.
want to.
So he said that. Okay, so I want a decanter of endless water and magic clothes, and he's like, it just depends on how well your haggling goes. So I didn't get a price on the decanter.
Oh, well, if you want to do that, honestly, I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna be honest. You have no idea how much
Haggle
stuff
for
we've
it.
done. You want to haggle? You want to haggle with
Haggle.
Apu? You want to haggle with
Haggle.
Apu? We haggling with Apu here?
He's a master at his craft.
So if I fail, I just pay normal price?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Everyone heard if I fail, I pay normal price. Alright,
Yep.
so I guess I'll haggle.
But what is normal price?
Yeah, what is normal price, first of all?
A zillion.
No.
Careful, I'll fucking do it.
No.
Good thing I'm not buying.
Half zillion.
We'll say. You said this was a fairly uncommon item, right?
Yeah, it's rare, uncommon, I don't remember.
We're gonna. Well. If
You
it's
said the magic clothes were 100 to 200 gold.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say. What's
That's
the
a lot.
quality? You said you were looking for high quality?
Yeah, like Macy's stuff, is
Macy's
what you
stuff?
said.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's 165 to get you in a set of magic clothes.
Okay,
Gold?
160.
Christ.
No, silver!
They're magic.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
She said gold, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, everybody says
And-
gold. I just stopped paying attention.
And then what about the decanter?
The decanter, I'm gonna say fucking 220.
You can't have it.
Base price.
Okay.
Do you want to haggle with Apu, the convenience seller?
Yes. Hopefully I get a cheaper price.
So, you both entered the shop, right? Both of you? Celeste and Nim?
Yep, I'm going with her.
That honey water needs more honey.
And for water.
And you see a very cheery, very jovial merchant with a big old wrap on his head. Ah, hello. Welcome to my shop of magic and wonders. I am pleased to help you today. What is it you are looking for? As he claps his hands together with a big smile on his face.
Hello, my good sir. I was looking for a decanter of endless water and a set of magic clothes and a potion of animal friendship.
Ah, yes, wonderful. I am sure we can find something that is very much to your taste. As he waves his hand towards the back room, and out comes a rack rolling across the store floor, filled with female tailored magic clothes. Let us start off with getting you into a beautiful set of clothing. Please, find something that you like on the rack. I miss doing Apu's voice.
So
No,
Are
no.
the spell components
quit-
out in the open?
Yeah, they're on shelves. You could be browsing while she's doing
Yeah,
this.
I'm snatching everything up and just while she's doing that.
But yeah, no, a small tangent. The last time I ever got to a voice Apu was when I did a fucking story time in my Discord server, and just for shits and giggles and my own masochism, I read the entirety of My Immortal, but everybody was voiced as a different goofy character. So I can't remember who, but somebody was Apu. Dumbledore was a raving fucking old man. Somebody was voiced as Aku. You had Goofy. You had Barney the dinosaur. It was hell on my throat. It was also hilarious. But yeah, that's a small tangent.
That's
So,
the way to
just
go.
to be clear, these are the magic clothes that change with Nim, right?
Yes, they are
Okay.
all magic clothes. But I'm giving you the free choice to say what the outfit you like looks like. Unless you want me to choose, and then you'll look like a peasant.
No. Nim chooses a nice but simple... I'm trying to figure out my wording. Nice but simple.
Hot honey water.
He's gonna go with a shirt and a skirt set for now.
Alright, any colors you wanted to find?
I specifically want another purple set.
Purple. That's a good choice. You take the item off the rack and show it and present it to him. Ah, Yes, this will look very beautiful on you, and I assure you it is made out of fine quality materials. Whatever the hell the price I said for the clothing was what you put in.
165.
Yeah, if you can't tell, I'd rather get on to the more important voices.
Yep.
What do you mean? There's no more important than Magic Shop Guy.
I'm also browsing, but
Originally, he was
Wait.
gonna... Originally, I had planned an entire fucking skit where Apu was the potion seller, but Prin decided to go to Shop Easy instead of a regular shop. So I didn't... I didn't get to have the skit where I go, adventurer, I can upsell you my strongest potions. My strongest potions are fit for a dragon, let alone a man.
I should have told him not to trust that place.
Oh wow.
I was
So-
gonna do the whole fucking skit, but then somebody had to go to Shop Easy because they don't know how to shop. And scare a fucking poor part-timer in the
I did
process.
nothing wrong.
Yeah, so did
Okay.
Epstein.
We know this and we love you.
What
So-
do?
He deserved it.
Yo!
Get in a fucking boat, man. Fuck.
I love how nobody picked up that after he said Prim did nothing.
I heard that.
Yeah, you
I
heard
heard.
that. I don't think anybody else caught that. I was just like, yeah, Epstein didn't do anything wrong either.
Anyway. God.
So Nim gets the clothes, and now she needs the decanter and the potion.
You potentially catch a smirk on his face as he lifts up the decanter of radiating quality. Truly a masterful piece. Ah, yes. Now to the next part. You wanted
Oh
the
my God,
decanter
you're going-
in this water.
Are you
huh?
going robot for?
Whoa.
Am I turning into a robot?
Yeah.
I think you are on my end.
It
We
was,
lost you.
Help!
yeah, kinda.
I assumed it was just my internet.
I'm going to the dark place.
Big poopy.
I'm turning electronic. Help me, boop,
Yeah,
son.
you sound better now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. I can stop with
Yeah.
the stupid skit. He pulls out the decanter. He pulls out the decanter and places it on the counter. Yes. Now to the next part. You wanted a decanter of endless water. I can provide you with the best decanter ever. Rust resistant, weather resistant, sealed tight, and it is guaranteed no leaks. Now, how much were you looking to pay for such a pristine, wonderful item?
Oh no!
I have no idea what you just said.
Oh
Right, he's going robo mode.
Help!
Robo mode.
Oh, my name will
Shit. Hold on, I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Am I better yet? Help! Help! Am I still dead? My connection
No.
says my voice is fucking fine. What's going on?
So you're back now, but that sentence was totally screwed.
Fucking eat me.
Imagine hearing that at 3 in the morning.
Oh boy.
All right, everyone, set your alarms. I'll remember to do it at 3 in the morning.
Take
I'll be
3.
asleep.
Take
I'll wake
3.
up.
He places the decanter
Good
on top of the
back.
counter. Ah yes, this pristine item, guaranteed rust resistant, weather resistant, and guaranteed no leaks. What would you like to pay for such a wonderful item?
Okay, first of all, is this decanter metal? How is it rust resistant?
Well, it's made out of wood. Wood can't rust.
Yeah, but it can
Well, that
hold
would that
and
would
rot.
make- well, that's not what it's asking about.
That,
So
It's not
Nim-
molten.
you didn't ask
It's
about.
rusted.
You didn't ask any
So-
questions about what its resistances are. He just started spurting information at you. You don't know that it isn't mold resistant. You don't know that it isn't rot resistant. You just know what he said.
Alright, so... So Nim will go, I see. So, sure, hold on 1 second. My mom... Alright,
Hi.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
So, Nim will go, I see. And so you can attest for the quality, correct?
Oh, absolutely. I can guarantee that you will have no issues with using this decanter, and it will last you many years.
How many years?
Depends. What is your lifespan? As he wiggles his eyes like a caterpillar, wiggles his eyebrows like a caterpillar.
You never ask a lady her lifespan. I've never been so insulted.
He smiles. Ah, forgive me, my dear. I am merely trying to tell you that this decanter of endless water will have no issues for as long as you use it.
Is he saying it'll outlive me?
Yes.
I don't know. You're an adventurer. It might. You don't know when
You
you're
know
gonna
what's
die. You never know
Oh,
when
we're all
the
gonna die in like a week.
The clock is
So-
always ticking. There is never stopping the clock. Memento mori.
So,
Onus.
then we'll go, so what, on the off chance this does break, how could I get it fixed?
I can assure you that you will not need to fix it, as it is very resistant to breaking. Only the most destructive of powers would ever have a chance at breaking it.
Guess where we're going?
So Nim goes, well, as an adventurer, I often see destructive forces.
Ah, very well. You require a demonstration. He goes under the counter and begins.
And he just shoots Celeste with water.
You just start to hear him grunting as he drops a cinder block onto the counter. Now, watch and observe. He picks up the decanter by the handle and smashes it through the cinder block, leaving not a scratch on the decanter.
Oh,
Very
he's
resistant. As he holds it up, gesturing to it, as you can see, not a scratch. Not even the inlaid metals are tarnished, bent, or scratched. It is incredibly resistant and perfect for an adventurer lifestyle.
Did we kill any civilians?
No,
Shame.
Maybe.
We can, though. So Nim goes, interesting. So I shall take the decanter and also the animal potion of friendship, which you said was 10 to 15
yeah,
shekels?
let's call it 13 shekels.
Okay,
Going.
so 13 shekels. And so Nim will go, I will take these 3 items, but do you have a discount for an adventurer?
But that is not his thing.
This
They don't need so- They don't need to know that.
Well, first off, you never said what you were paying for the decanter, so it's still in his hand. He doesn't know what he doesn't. You need to settle on a haggle.
What's the lowest you're willing to go for the decanter? Start there.
You don't ask him that. Do you know how to haggle?
He
Okay,
leans
so-
across the counter. A lady should never ask a merchant what he is willing to, lowest he's willing to go for a decanter of endless
Oh
water.
man.
As he smiles wryly and his twirled mustache lifts.
Then perhaps you could give a price listed.
Nim goes 160.
220.
185.
My goodness.
He starts smiling even more. 215.
98.
198.
Yeah.
Make it 200. You have a deal. He extends his hand across the counter for a shake.
Yeah, Nim will take it. Shake on it.
She shakes. The merchant is clearly very pleased and gives you the decanter along with the rest of your items and rings up the total.
Alright, so.
I was going to buy clothing as well, but you've appropriately wasted my time, so I'll take what I have.
You never spoke up, so.
I know, yeah. I wasn't planning on buying it out of character.
Oh, that was completely
So-
out of character?
Well, no. I'm saying that I, as the player, did not want to buy clothing, but Celeste thought about it and then changed their mind when they started haggling.
The merchant looks at you and just shrugs. Oh well. It's one less item that you have for your adventures. Who knows when you might have needed it.
Yes, who knows? I imagine you certainly don't. In your crafty little tavern. And I'm gonna, like, fucking storm out.
The
Yeah,
merchant's
so-
completely unfazed and just smiles and waves at Nim as you two leave the shop.
Yeah, so Nim just paid $378, so I'm gonna be dealing with that for a bit.
Somebody
I'm gonna process
crunching.
that for a little while.
Alright, so there's
Process
my...
the amount of money that is just getting fucking dropped.
Man, 378's nothing.
Oh, also, I need change for a gold coin. I only have 57 silver piece.
Assume he gave you change when you bought the items.
Fantastic.
Yeah, people have cash registers. They exist.
So I gave him 4.
Alright, so what else is on the docket?
Besides the book, nothing. Quite honestly, I didn't think the shopping was going to take that long.
Me neither.
Also, can I just assume I got a bag of holding with that? Because I meant to go buy one. I can add in the price. I have the price already.
Sure.
I'm not haggling for it.
Sure.
I just stole it as we were
It
arguing.
was slipped
No,
in.
I'll add it onto the price. I just don't want to go haggle for it.
I wish you did steal it.
Being completely transparent, I don't want to do any more merchant stuff. I want you to get on a gun already.
Well, actually, I have more things I want to buy.
Mother!
Okay. I do want that book.
Yes, you can get the book. I was planning on everybody just deciding what they wanted to do for like 10 minutes in total,
Nah.
and then you get your book and go to the harbor.
Nah,
I
it
didn't
doesn't
realize
work like
everybody was gonna
No.
take like 40
So,
minutes
so here's
individually.
the thing. Here's the problem. Is as the dungeon master, you assumed what we were going to do.
Yeah,
Because that's
honestly.
what you told me you were going to do. Some
Tisk,
light
tisk.
shopping at the end of session 0. I was like, so everybody just wants to do some light shopping next thing, right? Before heading to the
Well, this
dock?
is
Yeah.
light shopping.
Alright,
Yeah,
walk
it's only
me,
been
walk
one
me through
session.
walk me through the book process.
I don't know. You remember where the bookstore was?
Yeah, I'm going in.
Yeah, go to the bookstore.
I'm going back to the spot where I found where the woman grabbed the book originally.
You enter the store, and the little old gnomish lady honestly doesn't look like she moved since you left the store, and she
Okay,
just
did.
she just gives you a very wry smile.
Ah, I see you're back, dear. Couldn't keep your hands off the book now, could you?
You are correct. I was going to be back.
I expected as much. Didn't even bother to put it on the shelf.
As she lifts it up and twirls it and lightly moves it side to side in the air playfully.
Why, thank you, young one.
Young one! Oh, that slaps me on the knee.
I'm sorry. Was that not a good compliment? I heard that I should say that to older people.
To old crows like me? Oh, you put pep in my step today. You know what?
I'm-
Just for that, you can have it for 45 instead of the original price.
Well, I'm certainly not going to say no to that. Thank you.
Wow.
You insult her, and she's like, "Oh, no one's been this nice to me in years."
It wasn't an insult. He called a fucking decrepit ass woman young. That's
Dude.
generally a compliment. Old people like that. I would know.
True.
I would know.
That's
My
what I
grandmother's
heard.
100 years old.
God.
I'm not
Alright,
joking.
I'll slide her the coin. It was what, gold or silver?
Always silver.
Shekels.
Always silver. It's counted in
Shekels.
shekels. Shekels.
Shekels. Yeah, I could have afforded that from the beginning, but I misunderstood. So,
I know. I've noticed.
oh well.
Which is why I'm trying everybody to help them adjust, because everybody thinks it's like gold, and I keep hearing your heart stopping.
Yeah, I have to run the calculations in my head. You said 40, right?
45.
Oh, 45. Okay. I'll slide the coin over to her, and take the book and slide it in my my little satchel.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about writing that price down in the guide. trust me, buying that book.
Yeah,
again
books will
won't
be different depending on what they are.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be buying a lot of books this campaign.
So, do you do anything before you leave the shop?
I'll just give her a friendly wave and say to myself in Sylvan, better than expected.
Enjoy the
Say
book,
crusty old
dearie.
bitch.
As you just hear as you walk out of the door.
Enjoy that book, dearie.
So Nim will immediately ask, "Did you just make a deal with a witch?"
Perhaps, but I did not see any resemblance of a witch. Not yet, anyways.
Yeah.
Y'all,
By
on
the
the other
way,
hand-
the store's gone again. Like, as soon as you both turn away for a second and at any point look back, it's just a blank wall.
Oh, well,
it's not even a different shop this time. It's a wall.
I
So-
misspoke. I suppose I did.
So
well.
Nim is like, "Is your soul in danger now? Or is it your
Um,
firstborn child?"
Well, hopefully the latter, because I don't imagine that will happen anytime soon. But if it is my
Cross the bridge
soul,
when you come to it.
if it is my soul, I don't have that much to worry about, I think.
No.
dear.
That's an ominous statement. Would you care to elaborate?
They're
No.
a ginger.
And I'm gonna speed up a little bit.
I mean, well,
No.
hold on. Isn't Celeste's hair like kind of a fucking golden blonde?
Yeah, it's like shimmering gold.
Yeah, it's a little bit. That's close enough to ginger. What is
Wow.
ginger? But like gold.
Sure, yeah. Shimmering gold is the same as ginger.
Red.
So-
True.
In this
Nim will
world, it
just
can be.
shrug and follow.
Alright, I'm going back to the boat.
You're gonna go back to the naval harbor where you're all supposed to meet. Also, we covered Samson, right?
Yeah.
I can't fucking
kind
remember
of.
anymore.
I didn't even talk to anyone. I'm just like, here's the things I want to buy.
Do,
How
do
much
you
money
have your
is it?
things?
I have my many things
Thank
Okay.
fuck.
in my book of things.
Thank God.
I think we're all thinged out.
Yeah.
Kiala probably bought like a half platinum worth of meat, just so
Damn.
everyone is aware.
Oh,
Fantastic.
like a half platinum worth of provisions? Because
No,
that's the thing y'all
like a
haven't
few
done.
cows.
Out of everything, you didn't buy a few cows. Yeah, no, y'all didn't even consider provisions, so
Yeah. Well, so
I already have some.
I thought they
I
were
also
provided.
already have some.
they will.
Also,
if
be.
the
anyone
ship
did
has-
come to eat food with Kiala, they watched her just stuffing her face.
Prin, yeah. Because at this point, if Kiana left while they were shopping, Prin would absolutely have left too. He does not want to deal with shops anymore. He's over it.
Yeah.
Just going to the wrong places.
She
I mean,
bought
if
you a
that's-
giant plate of meat.
Hell yeah!
If there was time, I would have eaten too, but if not, I understand.
But yeah,
They-
she ate a bunch of meat and then she probably like got some of it dried and keeping
if that's
it.
the case, I was gonna ask if they do take out or some shit, like if they sell like turkey or something. Because if they
Yeah.
do, I think Kel and I would get some fucking food.
Word.
Do you
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
act out the
You said
stuffing
that
of
the
your
ship has
face?
provisions.
No!
Are you sure you don't want to act out the stuffing of your face?
I am fucking positive.
You're all
Man.
positive you don't want to do any more acting and
Bro,
having go
Kel
your...
and I can like go on like out for lunch later.
You,
I wanna get on the boat.
you sure you guys don't want to just buy a fucking apartment in Envingall and fuck the quest?
Hey, we could afford it for a little
Hey,
bit.
Just
you
turn
know
this
what?
entire
I agree.
campaign into a fucking knockoff of Friends.
I
Shut
forget.
up.
They never
Yeah.
went on the boat and went to Zanzibar. They fucked off right to an apartment in the center swall. The rats are running up the walls and everyone died. Fuck me sideways, I really want to die.
Well, then do it.
I'm gonna get rations. How
Word.
do we have a estimate of how much those rations are? Like if there's 1 day's worth, how much is that? I'm gonna add this.
Oh, God.
Hello?
Hey, you guys
Dude.
didn't buy rations. Let's go buy rations. DM cries.
We said we're gonna go eat. We
Can
clearly
we-
said go eat.
Can we
How
just
much
get a
meat
number?
do I get for a half
A
plant?
day's worth of food is fucking 36. I have spoken.
36?
Shekels!
30.
Oh, yeah, 36.
That's a lot.
You're all
36
big
shekels.
eaters.
Are you kidding?
All right, hold up. That's not too much. We have money.
Actually,
Let
no.
me-
Never mind. That's fine.
36
Yeah.
bucks for like 3 meals.
Yeah, that's
$12 a meal.
For everybody or just one person?
one person.
One person. So that would be.
You can't feed 5 mouths on $36. No fucking
I
way.
have to do math.
Can we go to McDonald's?
No.
How much?
We have
how
food
much
at
rations
home.
are you getting?
Food at home.
I mean, let me do the math real
It's
quick.
four.
Honestly, I was just gonna do 10, right? That's like 360.
Alright, I'm gonna go lay down in the bed for 2 seconds.
Well, I'm
Okay.
checked out. Me and
Mm.
Celeste are both checked out.
Oh, fucking. Ugh. Our session 1 would be the real session 0.
I told you.
Yeah.
You present people with shopping in a giant space. This is just how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fair. It's fair. I did make the map big.
You provide. You say buy anything you want. This is how this shit goes down.
I duly noted.
It's okay. It's only been like an
2
hour
hours.
and a half. We still have 5 more hours to go.
It's been 2 hours and 47 minutes, I think. If I'm
No,
No.
no. It's been 2.
We started at
because we
5.
started a bit
It-
late. We started
It's
a bit late.
about to hit 2 in like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought 10 rations, so that's 360 shekels. So
Green.
I'm gonna just put that there. I don't know how much you're getting, Della. So
Also a lot.
Okay. Maybe I should. Something's telling me to get more. I don't know what, but something's telling me to get more. So I'll get 10 more. So that's 20.
You just like spending money.
I mean, shit, what the fuck am I
Who
gonna spend
doesn't?
it on?
Yeah, who doesn't with this much money?
Yeah, with that much money, who doesn't?
I bought-
That's
I
a
bought
lot
3
better
diamonds,
than
and I'm
some
still
players
rich.
who keep haggling for more money and then never actually buy stuff.
I'm going to spend money on
About Rebel?
Yes?
Yes. All right. Okay. I bought. There's no more buying. I'm done. It's over. I'm done with. Good.
Also, you said last session that when Nim read the King's mind, there were already rations on the ship, so we're not going to use these rations for a bit anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Right.
I've been remembering that this entire time.
Also,
I've
Helen
been
knows
thinking
Goodberry.
about that.
Goodberry's very good. That's a very good spell.
Didn't I
Fucking
fucking
animals have water? Anything.
Eddie? Didn't I fucking amend something to that? I remember
yeah,
you
we
talking to me
talked
about
it.
Goodberry.
Listen, I have plenty of money. I don't give a fuck. All right.
I made sure you all had plenty of money.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Money
wondering
don't
if I
mean
should have
shit.
made sure you had less.
Nah.
Okay, so
I dug my
have
own
we met
grave.
up yet?
That would have only made us haggle more.
Yeah, let me just grab all of you and just you're gonna go.
I'm already
Yeah.
waiting. I'm already
Yeah.
waiting at the boat.
You're gonna go
Okay.
there.
I'm going to assume that the guards
There.
had to like find me and drag me.
Sure, you want to be found and dragged?
It seems in character.
Alright, so the head guard from the King's Garden comes up to the 4 of you, dragging Samson in tow, who is being dragged with his arms folded and a big old pout on his face. And you
Hey,
just
y'all.
hear the head guard go, "You know, in all my years of being a guard, I would have never thought I would have seen somebody try and use a very insufficient amount of rope and a grappling hook to scale a 650-foot wall and barely make it 1 minute before falling." As he just tosses you to the rest of the group.
The
Never.
guards are disappointed in us already.
In all my years, did I see such a gross misestimation of height. As he just walks off and says nothing else.
That's pretty. lovely.
So, anything you want to say to each other before the shit gets on a roll?
Are we all situated?
Yes, we are.
Nim explains that she has a pouch of endless water that can also hurt people.
She's
Very
got
good.
weapon as a water. Wait, what? What just came out? I had a stroke.
Water as a weapon.
She had a weapon as water.
Those
Yeah.
are her exact words. So if no one asks to elaborate, she will not.
I understand.
So wait, it just makes water?
Yes.
Yeah, watch this. So Nim unscrews it, and I assume you tell it to make a stream, and it like does a stream for a sec. I can also do a geyser,
Huh.
and then she screws the top back on.
I could have used one of these back home.
You wonder. Well,
I had to haggle for it, and then the man called me old. I was not happy.
When did he call you old?
He said, "What's your lifespan?" Like I'm reaching the end of it.
Well, you're an adventurer. It could be tomorrow. Could be today. You don't
I
know.
do feel like we're all reaching the end of our lifespan.
That's ominous for a trip on the sea.
Speak
You,
for
uh,
yourself.
You did not understand. I get it.
You haggled for it?
Yes.
Can we stop talking? I'm so sick of haggling.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You just don't seem like the haggling type.
I'm certainly not. I'm the kind who would like to get on the ship.
Well, that would be much easier if you actually knew where you were going, as nobody realized that the to-be-announced Grand Tactician Pierre Saint-Suffren is standing behind you. Hello, young ones.
Goody. Lucky for us.
You managed to make it here only a little late, but that's perfectly fine. So, I trust that you took that time to prepare for your adventure?
Yes, you could say that.
But maybe
Oh, we just waited around in a cafe until it was an inconvenient time to come here. Nim doesn't say that, but that'd be hilarious.
I feel like every time you say Nim doesn't say that, she should say that.
Yeah.
Nim does not say this. She just goes back to being quiet. Well, excellent. As you know, you will be boarding a military vessel, so I expect that you will keep things to a minimum. But we should have a fine voyage. I've charted it out myself, as he begins scribbling on his clipboard and gestures for you to follow. Now,
What do you
Map
mean,
of the
keep
ship?
things to a minimum?
well, try not to sink us, as he says with a cheery smile.
Has that been a problem in the
Okay.
past?
No, but a bit of levity always makes these things go a little bit smoother in my expertise. We have 5 vessels from the Grand Fleet that'll be working with us, also a commissioned native ship from Zanzibar itself to help navigate the waters. As you might know, the Sea of Zanzibar is not so easily navigated.
I thought no one knew anything of the vessels there.
We know they go missing, and that's usually enough for me. As he continues
I'll
walking.
do my best not to shoot the ship.
And I appreciate it, young merrymaker.
Please, do not shoot the ship.
Are you,
Nim asked for a map of the ship.
Do you want a map of the ship?
Yeah.
Alright, you ask him for a map of the ship, which he swiftly reaches into the inner pocket of his trench coat and pulls up a map. I expected somebody might want to see a map of the vessel you'll be on. It will be my personal one, the Solidite Mistral. A grand vessel, it should get us there just fine. He hands you the map and continues walking.
what was the name of the ship?
The Solidite Mistral.
That's not English.
Can you type that, please?
Yeah, sure. Sodalite.
I'm not remembering this name.
Yeah.
I don't speak common.
Oh, I spelled it right, too.
Yeah, it's just general information. You don't need to care. If you want to care, sure, fine.
And he's the captain, right?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
like-
It's his personal military vessel.
what's the captain's name one more time?
Pierre Saint-Suffren.
Pierre Saint-Suffren. He's also a grand tactician for the Navy.
Oh, shit.
Yes, one of the 4. As you walk through the military district, it is much different than the messy merchant streets of the rest of the city. You see many naval officers, all of different ranks, scurrying about, carrying cargo, moving it in here and there. Samson even spies some guns being moved around. which he can choose to react to if he wants to.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
You see Pierre turn around and smile a little bit. An enthusiast of firearms, are we, Mr. Merrymaker?
You know it. It's sort of a Varesis specialty.
Ah, yes. Varesis. A wonderful country. It has its quirks.
That's a good one.
He chuckles, keeping his eyes on his clipboard, walking with a stiff pace. As you begin to approach the harbor, you can't possibly mistake it. There is the ship he spoke about, the Sodalite Mistral. A little longer than the ships surrounding it, but being that there are 4 other ships next to it, and a very looking out of place brown ship, much smaller, only about 160 feet, you imagine that this is definitely a fleet. Ah, so I take it you have your provisions ready, along with everything else you'll be needing. Did anybody think to pack provision tags?
Provision what?
He lets out a little smirk, and reaches to one of the crates that are about to be boarded on the ship, taking out a tin. There are 280 provision tags in here. They are magical seals. If you place them on any food, it shouldn't rot, whether it's cooked, getting old, or even if it's raw. They're very useful for adventurers. As he hands it off to whoever decides to take it.
I will
I'll take
definitely
them.
take it. I'll take it.
Everybody just... Okay, so all 5 of you...
We just flood over it like one of those like crates full of toys at the Toys R Us.
Looking absolutely amused with himself, he lifts it a little higher because he's just a little bit higher than the rest of you. Now be careful. You have to make sure to remove these off the food, otherwise you'll get a nasty taste in your mouth. Think of it like eating the wrapper on, any item of food, really. As he hands it to whoever snatches it out of his hand.
Yoink.
I will.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
will,
snatching.
I will. What's the word? Politely take it.
No,
I'm just
I
waiting.
snatch
I'm
it-
waiting until the horde is gone.
I snatch it without a hesitation.
I'm waiting till the horde
I'm
is
a
gone
rogue.
until I grab my stuff.
One hand politely touches it, another one snatches it, another one snatches it from the bottom, and as he lets go, there is 3 people holding on to this container. He looks very amused. I'm glad to see you're all so lively. I was almost afraid that you'd be too prim and proper. There are a few things I have to go over with the captain of the commissioned ship, but you can gladly walk on board and make yourself at home.
Before you leave, I have a question.
Yes.
You say that your people have traveled to Zanzibar before?
Unfortunately, there have been many years ago, decades, or even centuries ago, multiple attempts to penetrate that island. All of them futile attempts with poor planning. Even this one I'm not so sure about, but it's less of conquest and more of biological expedition, isn't it? So then hopefully
Yes,
things should not be a problem.
absolutely. You say that you have another vessel that will lead you there, that is citizens of Zanzibar.
He takes his quill and points it at the definitely not part of the Grand Fleet ship. Yes, the Umbra Rose, a known pirate ship that sails the waters of Zanzibar. It's the only ship on record that manages to not sink or disappear. So, I, on my own accord, asked the captain if he'd be willing to help us get there on an expedition.
Do I have permission to stay on that ship, or at least travel to there?
I have not considered you initially boarding that ship, and I think it might be safer for the time being that we keep you on the guarded vessel, since the
I need
Mistral
to
will be in
discuss
the
things
center.
with him.
If you need to discuss things with him, by all means, you can come with me. I have to talk to him and prepare for our voyage. The rest of you are free to board the Mistral. As he gestures for Celeste to follow him.
Nim is also gonna follow. I want to see the captain.
I'm gonna
Okay.
grab a few more rations and throw it in my bag of holding.
Trin, what's Samson doing right now?
Just
Grabs-
what I said.
Grabs rations and throws them in his bag of holding. He's
But
just
like,
in...
what ship are you heading to?
Are you heading to Pierre's ship or the Umbra Rose?
I'm probably gonna head towards the soda whatever.
So...
Alright, so friend was actually gonna just stay on Pierre's ship, so yeah. He's
So,
gonna, I guess,
just so
be
you
with
guys
him.
understand the name a little better so it doesn't become a point of confusion. Sodalite is a gemstone said to have calming properties. It's not fake. It's an equivalent to lapis lazuli. This isn't D&D stuff. And a mistral is a French word for a cold current that comes down the coast of France or somewhere.
I know. I've played Metal Gear Rising.
Okay, so Samson plays Metal Gear Rising. Fucking Paul. What Variasis
I used to
lacks in
speedrun that game.
What Variasis lacks in water, it makes up for in fucking nanomachines, son.
Nanomachine.
But anyway, that's kind of the rough translation of what the Mistral is. It's supposed to represent calming wind.
Cool. Alright.
Whereas the Ember Rose is more explanatory. But anyway. So everyone, I guess, besides Samson, he's a little slower, fucking digging his hands into a crate of rations for the ship. Or fucking stuffing his pockets.
Yeah!
Yeah! Fruits and veggies!
Did Prince say whether he was coming on the pirate ship or not?
I'm not. No, hell no. Yeah, Prin would not
I don't know. I feel like Prin's totally the pirate ship kind.
Well, if everybody else is going, you don't know.
Yeah, Prin is definitely not. He doesn't give a fuck about. He wouldn't want to step foot on a pirate ship. It's not his style. So Prin is gonna stay.
Prin goes on board, and the rest of y'all are following like the school day field trip to go at least meet the captain of the Umber Rose, while Sufren heads to talk with him about departing.
So it's just me and Samson on the Avongo boat. So
yeah, the Mistral.
Yeah. Okay. I think Prin's gonna just kind of walk to one of the edges.
Well, did Samson actually stop stuffing his pockets or come, or is he still just fucking head deep in a large crate of food?
No. I'm just like putting a few aside for me later and then heading off.
Fair
I'm not
enough.
making a scene of it.
So, 4 people go over. One particularly antisocial boy decides to go on deck and not scare anybody else into pissing themselves.
No, he's very social, just not good at it.
No promises of me making me people.
His social advances are in the opposite direction.
Oh my god! Speaking for me, are we? Horrible.
I am the DM. I could voice whoever I please.
Yeah.
No, these are the only characters you don't control.
Oh shit! My control complex! It's leaving me!
While I'm following the Admiral, I'm gonna go ahead and get my journal ready and pop up into a very specific page that I'd like to show the crew members.
Who crew members?
Of the pirate ship.
Okay, well, as you begin to approach the Umber Rose with his straight and efficient step, Grand Tactician Sufren clicks his heels together, holds up his clipboard, and bellows out, not too loud, but loud enough to be heard. Captain! A word before we depart! And then you hear a little bit of grumbling as appears the captain of the Umber Rose.
Is he attractive?
I don't know, you tell me.
Okay, I'm rolling a d20. Oh, never mind. No, he's not.
I was about to say, is he just backwards the whole time?
Yeah.
Discord's slower than I want it to be.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you want, you little Robin?
Oh my god.
You say you have traveled to Zanzibar multiple times and survived, yes?
Sufren lifts up a polite hand. Hold on, dear. Give me a second.
Okay, very well.
Captain, is everything prepared?
Why, everything's prepared. You better have me money ready.
Of course, of course. I told you that will be arranged and is already being handled. Are there any provisions you need us to provide you?
I don't think so. I should have everything. You sure those buckets will be able to sail?
I assure you that the Mistral...
Not the Mistral, that's the only good ship you got.
Those, as he points to the other 4 ships. The Sufren gives a little... Sufren gives a little bit of a smile. Yes, trust me. These ships are well made and they will make the voyage.
You know, you're probably the only person I trust out of the rest of you.
He gives a little breath. Well, it's not every day these men get to see a true pirate.
I've seen a few. Impressive nonetheless.
He cocks an eyebrow.
Very well.
And thanks for the compliment, little one. As he gives you a toothy smile.
I do not know what you said, but yes, I have heard this name before from Oceanisk.
Here. Well, then I'm sure you heard of me,
As he points to his beard.
Old Rosebeard. Get him for
I-
Rumshenkheim. Rosebeard
I've
sailor.
not heard of him, but I'm gonna nod enthusiastically like I have.
Very well. Hey, you scallywags! Get the lassos crates on board here, you no time to waste. Our charges wanna leave! Oi, Captain!
As the entire ship starts to buzz like a kicked hive.
Before we travel, can I ask your crew and yourself questions?
Oi?
I'm gonna step in front of the
Boarding
admiral.
ladder. Okay, you step in front of Sufred.
And then I'm gonna present the page of the black figure along with the thorns. Have you ever seen anything like this on in Zanzibar? And do you know of anyone who has?
He leans over the railing of the ship.
I know you're a pirate, lass, but how far you think I can see? You're standing on the dock, and I'm on the deck. I can't see a tiny notebook page from there. Hold on!
As he whips out a spyglass.
Ah, there we go. We've seen a lot of things in Zanzibar, but I don't recognize that. Why ask?
As he clips the spyglass back and puts it in his jacket.
Yeah. I'm gonna like slam my book shut and storm off. Hey, thank you anyways. Thank you anyways. No answers here.
He
And
kind
I'm
of.
gonna head back to the other ship.
He just takes a chubby thumb and points and gestures towards Celeste, looking at Sufren. He just Sufren shrugs his shoulders back. Anyway, how long do you think until we'll leave?
You give us about 5 minutes, I'll be ready to get us off the dock.
Absolutely wonderful. Young adventurers, if you'll follow me. And he gestures for you to follow him back.
I'm already heading to the ship.
Yes, he leads you all back to the Mistral and wishes for you to board. Any comment, any note, or are we just rolling?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I was waiting for you to get us there because like I said, I already left early, so I'm
And
bored.
me and Prin are already on the ship.
Yeah, you two are already on the ship. There's just the other three. Scylla storming away, and then the quiet misses.
It's just like, follow me, and I assume we follow.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
I didn't know if anybody
You're the
wanted
one
to
who's
roleplay
supposed
anything.
to.
Fair enough. So, as the ships prepare to leave, they leave out of dock and begin sailing out of the harbor. You finally are on the boat. Gonna move you.
Hey, here we are.
A change in scenery that's not humongous.
How
Yeah.
big is it?
No, it's still pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Aw, hexagons!
I wanted to try hexagons a little bit, so don't
Hexagons
worry.
are cool. I prefer hexagons.
Hexagons make my head hurt.
They just don't have the fucking diagonalies problem that the grid normally
Mhm.
does. So I wanted to see
Yeah, I don't like that.
how it works, but we'll try out both things.
It's a pretty fucking big boat.
Military ship.
Yes, you get used to it after a while.
Sufren stands next to him. Ah, yes, the Mistral, my pride and joy. God, how long's the fucking boat again?
I
A
mean,
lot.
He doesn't say that. I just literally can't remember. It was either 380 or 360.
Holy shit.
I'm wrong on both accounts. It's about 320.
Alright.
So, yeah, it's a little over double of... No, It's exactly double of the Umbra Rose, who's sailing off a little ahead, but just outside of the fleet arrangement, which has the Mistral in the back and the 4 other fleet boats in the front, creating a semicircle.
Right. Semicircle, yeah.
With the Umbra Rose kind of constantly shifting position a little bit. That boat's kind of just schmoozing wherever it wants, because it's a pirate ship. It doesn't fly fleet. It doesn't fly.
Yeah.
It doesn't sail formation.
Yeah,
So where was I? So
I pretty much put where Prin is gonna be. He's gonna be in like the front, just enjoying the view.
Is there a table on this top deck, or would I have to go underneath?
You could pretty much find a table anywhere, or you could go underneath. But I don't have an underneath.
Yeah, I'm just curious. We could use our mind for that one. I'll say there's a table around where Hyala is. I'll sit down at the table and I'll put down my new book and copy anything new into the journal. Is there anything new that?
You open up your new book?
Yes.
Oh.
And I'm skimming directly to the creatures part.
It's in fact a journal.
Oh.
But it's not a very normal journal. As you look in the book, and skim, you realize it's not what you expected at all. It's written entirely in Sylvan, and it's
for me.
A personal journal.
For
In
me,
fact,
the future.
one thing sticks out in particular and sends a chill up your spine. Because as you check to see who wrote the journal, you see a very familiar name. It's your father's.
God damn it.
Bum bum bum.
I slam it shut and I'm like almost about to fall out of my seat.
Are you alright?
I do not know. Very weird scenario. I'm gonna start talking in Sylvan now.
While you do that, I'm gonna.
I do not want this book. I do not want it.
Can Nim have it?
Are you nearby? Are you listening to me freak out?
I figured I'd
think
follow
you're at the-
you around anyway.
Okay.
'Cause you're at the bottom by me.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can just move wherever you want.
Yeah.
What do you want from this book? Nobody gains anything from this book but me.
Oh, I just want to read it. Is that a problem?
Yes. I'm gonna stuff it in
Chunk
my
it up.
bag and walk away. I'm just gonna look over into the ocean and stare off. What did I learn from that journal?
I'll be right back.
If that's something you want to share in public.
You learned pretty much that it was sort of hard to read. Don't mind me. I'm just populating the ship.
Yeah, you're good.
You learned that whatever you were reading, while it was in Sylvan, it was written in a way that made it hard to read, almost as if it was an older dialect. And more specifically, what you could glean.
Well, hold on. I have a certain thing for my warlock abilities. Hold on. Did it not post? Okay, whatever. One of my Eldritch invocations is I could read all writing, and they're translated into my language.
So whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So you read it with fair ease, but even so, the notes don't make a lot of sense. The thoughts are almost broken and scattered, but you can definitely pick up on hints of desperation, rather. And trying to figure out something, but you can't tell what. Almost as if it was being written by a man who didn't have an extraordinary amount of time to just do research. I'm trying to really populate this boat. I should probably stop populating it just on the fucking deck.
But I couldn't glean anything specific from it.
Not anything specific, other than that it was the name that you know belongs to your father.
That sucks.
Amore.
Out of character. Good hook. in character, that fucking sucks.